about whatever may be your relationship with your parents, you will think about that. So if there is some great friction and great fight or something between the parents and the children, it will come back.
Yeah. So, what if you're a person that understands your parents' anxieties and you go on understanding, and at one point there's a conflicting thought that they've never tried to actually consider my side or what I needed. But then you're like deeply very used to understanding their anxieties that you really think that this is why they said it, so it's okay. And you become really okay with it that eventually you don't know what you wanted because you're used to understanding. How do you balance or deal with the conflict like that?
Actually, it is whatever may be the relationship with our parents, without what they have done, you would not be here at all. That's the simple point. And you got a great possibility to be here for some years to know yourself. Basically, you are trying to understand yourself. Actually, we are not trying to understand anybody else other than you. Every experience that comes on your way is a possibility for you to know yourself. But usually, what we do, we project our content into what is going on. And we based on that projection, we try to evaluate and understand. When we are projecting things on somebody's behavior, and you have an ideal about certain behaviors, and they are different people, they cannot behave according to what you feel as an ideal thing. It's an impossibility. The simple reason is that now, at this moment, we are all sitting in different positions. You are sitting and looking at me, and there are people who are sitting at this corner looking at me. Seemingly, they are seeing me, but they are seeing me in a different background. You are seeing me with a different background, and it has its impact. So, from the point of view of the person, we try to understand. And not only that point of view, also the projection that we do from the content of our consciousness or past. And so, based on the past, we have created a lot of ideal things. It should be like that. And that is an ideal that we are projecting. And then we assess it, and then we feel that they are not coping with the ideal that you wanted to take place in your life. It is an impossibility because moment after moment we are sitting in different places, in different occupying different position and viewing everything around you or the world around you. This is what normally happens. That is not the same at all. There is no possibility for two people, even if they are twins, to see the same thing in the same way, simply because they cannot occupy the same place. You have to get up and move, and I have to come there and sit to view how things are going on from that standpoint. That is normal. But the time has changed. In the same moment of time, no two people can occupy a position. Because because of the placement, and on the basis of the placement, we are looking at the world constantly. And we are expecting that they should understand your point of view. How can it be possible? It is an impossibility. But it is some kind of an ideal that we wanted. Ideals are a creation of our mind, which is not doing anything with the actual thing that is going on around. So we grow our expectations based on our understanding, our experiences, our expectations, and based on that we expect that something should happen in this way. Everybody is doing this. All of us. Nobody is out of this. Everybody is out of. So everybody is in the same boat. So the only possibility is to, if you are working deeply for your transformation, the first thing that we have to do is to take away the perspective, which is the product of your past. That's why masters are asking you to come to the present. It's very difficult. We are present, sitting in the present, entertaining the past. Unfortunately, it is like that because it is like that for everybody. And so it is normal to have confrontation. In that respect, it is very normal to have confrontation. But when you make a confrontation, you are confronting with certain ideas and not your person confronting with the other person. You understand? This is the core point that one has to understand. I can quarrel with my family, my friends, my people, or my parents, but I am not quarreling with them. I am quarreling with their ideas. You have every right to do this, but we take it very personally. And they take it personally, you take it personally. But your person is not involved in this. Your person, your true self is not involving in this process at all. Your mind is playing this game. And then we start to look who is right, who is wrong. And what is right for you is not the right of the other one. It is actually in a relative level, actually. There is no absolute right, there is no absolute wrong. So from the point of view, the right goes on changing. But we are stuck in that point, and we started to feel that what you are saying is for the wellness of the other one. Parents are doing this. They, with concern and feelings, when they are looking through their kaleidoscope, they see certain pictures. When you take the kaleidoscope, you look at it, it is different because you are already shook it a little bit. There is no other way. But the one thing with the aspirant or the practitioner can do is to take away the past. When the past is coming, that is actually has given you the conditioning. And when you are looking through the conditioned eye, you see based on the conditioning. And then this is the only possibility. But they will not understand it because maybe they are not interested in this kind of work. As you are interested in this kind of inner exploration and transformation, the responsibility is on you. If you don't do, you hurt yourself. When you hurt yourself, you project this hurt on them. And they are hurting me. They are not hurting. They are putting their point of view. And by exchange of point of views, we start to hate each other. How comes it is like that? Because we identify ourselves with our beliefs, with our ideas, with our experience, with our knowledge, with our so-called wisdom, not the real wisdom. And that is why we are expecting a particular set of behavior which is ideal for you. This is not ideal for them. And then how can we hate? They are our parents. They have given the possibility to have this body. And with this body, you have done so many things. And you are still doing certain things for your transformation.